She's a mother of 4 who'd never have been in trouble with the law until she was thrown in jail and charged with drug trafficking. Well, it was a field drug test kit that got it wrong. These presumptive tests are used by law enforcement across the country to detect drugs. But this mother says the mistake turned her life upside down. Gloria Gomez is here with more on this. This is really incredible. We've heard a few of these in the past, but hers is so glaring.
It really is. And keep in mind that Rebecca Shaw said she did nothing wrong. She couldn't believe that, this little pouch right here could take away her freedom.
Rebecca Shaw is not a criminal, but for 5 months, she was treated just like one.
It felt like my whole life was over. It was terrible.
This mother of 4 who did not break the law or do anything wrong sat in jail for 5 long, agonizing months.
My kids were devastated that I was away for 5 months, and I cried constantly.
Rebecca's perfect storm of hell started when she ran out of gas on the road. A Pasco sheriff's deputy pulled up behind her, but instead of helping her, he asked her if he could search her car. She said yes.
And then said, what are these? And I said, they're vitamins. He said, they don't look like vitamins, and they look like oxycodone. I said, they're not.
The deputy pulled out a field drug test kit. The kits are used by law enforcement all over the country to detect illegal drugs. To Rebecca's shock, the presumptive kit tested positive for oxycodone. Rebecca insisted the pills were vitamins, not oxys, but it didn't help.
My heart just sank. I said, that's wrong.
Rebecca was arrested, booked, and charged with trafficking oxys. With no way to pay a $5,000 bond, she sat in jail.
It was scary being in there and having a public defender that didn't believe me.
After her husband was able to come up with the bail money, Rebecca waited another 7 months for the state lab to confirm the pills were in fact vitamins. The case was dropped, but the damage had already been done.
He does the field test, and because it tests positive, nothing else mattered. Didn't matter that she didn't have any prior record. Didn't matter that she's out of gas.
Fox 13 conducted a year-long investigation on the unreliability of field drug test kits and how they often get it wrong.
Suggesting that this material could contain marijuana.
Scientists showed us how household items like oregano, chocolate, cough medicine, even air tested positive for drugs, how lives were turned upside down.
Injustice pretty much sum it up just about perfectly.
But despite all of that, law enforcement continues to use these faulty field drug test kits, and innocent people continue to pay the price.
They're putting innocent people in jail and ruining people's lives.
Now, after the arrest, Rebecca says she's had a hard time getting a job. She is now looking at her legal options and possibly suing for what happened to her. We, of course, Mark, will keep you posted on what happens.
She's really been through it here.
She really has.
Gloria, thanks.
Okay.